Yo, what's good? Welcome to the live. Who we got on? It's raining acorns, man, like crazy. I don't know, I hope it goes good out up here because I need somebody to hype me up. I'm about ready to fall asleep here. We were gonna go out along a cornfield, go down in this little hollow. But when I come out of the woods this morning, I got a peat tree right here. And the ground is completely covered with deer poo. Ian Trumpet, what's up? We're in Maryland, buddy. We are in day 10 of the Maryland archery season. Anyway, we coming down over the hill on the way out. I noticed a couple deer under that tree feeding at 11:25. So we let them work out and do their little thing. And then I kind of moved around and got back to the truck. Went and built a little adapter for my fluid head. So we're a little more mobile here. That way when we got the deer coming in, we can show you the action. I mean, I don't know if it's a guarantee or not, but this is about as good of a spot as it gets. And I think with the way things are going out, I'd shoot a doe tonight right here. 100%. So I'm only like 400 yards from the truck. I can get it to the truck and skedaddle real quick. And I actually didn't bring the longbow today. I'm usually running a black hunter. The other trad bow I run is a bear, super grizzly. But today, because I came down here to hunt a real high, real steep ridge where I'd gotta get super high in a tree in the morning, looking for a big buck. That, man, about this time every year, he's in there heavy. It's not far from here. It's only about 400 yards, 500 yards from here. But we did not get any eyes on him this morning. So, TJ, what's up? So anyway, to answer your question right now, I got a Matthews up here. Little odd of me, but every once in a while I like to have some fun. The trad bow stuff is super stressful. Like, you have to worry about every minute little detail to get him in at 20 yards. And I could have shot 10 deer already this year if they were just closer. TJ, what up, dude? So this morning we did a live. worked out really good. Had a couple of deer come in. A lot of folks in the live had a lot of cool stuff to talk about. But YouTube kept throttling me. I think I can only have 200 people, or I can only have the number of subscribers total that I have for the channel, plus 25. So anytime it got up around 260, 270, it would throttle me back. James, we're hunting white-tailed deer in Maryland. Thanks for jumping on the live. We're hanging out here, being super quiet. You can see I've got plenty of packing right behind me. I'm expecting deer to come in from my front or off on the left here. But I'm about 33, maybe 35 feet in a tree. I am up there. Look at this. Look in the front, what we're looking at. Come on, get out of there. So that's kind of our view there. Sorry, the camera keeps wanting to focus on the bowstring. But if we get one coming in, we're just gonna put the phone on it, and then we'll handle the other work with that camera right there. What this morning? All does this morning. I'm playing a game of cat and mouse with a deer from last year. I have a couple of pictures of him. I never got any video of him. He's a mainframe 8, almost perfectly symmetrical, but probably in the neighborhood of like mid-140s last year. And I'm trying to get eyes on him, get some decent video of him, try to kill him this year. Last year he slipped up a couple times, like in the rut. The only reason I'd know what property he was on is that I'd see him crossing a road, following a doe at like 4 o'clock in the morning. But this little triangle of heaven right here is where he spent his early season last year. But it's not a very little triangle. Well, we're gonna try. I'm not gonna shoot a little buck. I mean, if it's over 100 inches and it's in velvet, I'll consider it. But a hard-horn buck, man, it's probably got to be 125 or bigger. It's just too early in the season. I would like to try and shoot 3 of them over 125 inches this year. For all you hardcore guys that know just what a challenge that is, I mean, only about 10% of guys that bow hunt are ever going to shoot a deer over 125. James, I would probably agree with you if I wasn't hunting at Pretty Boy Reservoir in Maryland. There are probably 10 does for every buck that's down here. So, the rut is insane. Actually, the best time is like pre-rut, when you have an early doe come in. because then every buck in the world will be chasing that one deer. And then post-rut, late season, January, is absolutely fire down here because that's when all the small deer that were born this year, if they put on 70 pounds and they reach breeding maturity in that first year, they'll go into cycle in January and February. And that is insane. I did have 2 hunters come in on that ridge about 100 yards up, maybe 45 minutes ago. I'm not too concerned with it. Like I said, we're under a feed tree, man, and I don't know what it is about deer and feed trees. They just come back over and over and over again. No, American, we turned off alive. We actually went to Lowe's and we bought some pieces to upgrade my camera setup for the phone mount. That way I can get down and show you guys. I can show you guys the deer today. I was running it on a regular camera mount off the top of the tree, but I don't know, that's just silly. That's hard for me to reach up there and hit buttons and do things. It's just too much movement. So we got you on the camera arm right now. Yeah, I got a blade, man. Just a real small one, though. I don't need a big one. How about them dudes down in Texas that use those Bowie knives to hunt hogs when the dogs are holding them? That shit is batshit crazy. Alright, American, we'll see you, man. Thanks for jumping on the live. Back Mountain, we're out here doing it again, my man. I was just telling all the folks on the live how I came across this feed tree on the way out this morning. I saw some does down here feeding. So after I let them move off, I come in and scouted it out. The place is just littered. I mean, it's the best feed tree I've found so far this year. So we're hanging in it, well, 9 yards from it. It was a little wide. I didn't want to climb up in that one. We're about, I don't know, we gotta be over 32 feet, probably closer to 35 feet up. about, I don't know, 450, maybe 500 yards from where I was this morning. And that place was fire on Wednesday, fire this morning. Hey, Argentina, what's going on? Love having you guys from other countries on. Thomas, I am in Maryland. Close to a really big body of water. Yeah, whether it's decent or not, we'll find out. But that ridge top's like it's just a travel corridor, right? Like, and they come across there all over the place. You know how bow hunting is. You want them right under the tree. So that's one of my early season strategies is just get them on the tree that they're eating the acorns under. Makes for great video when you can watch their eyes roll back too. They get that little cute smile on their face. Alabama comes in not too much longer, right? And then it's like you gotta wait 3 years for the rut. Isn't the rut like December? Maybe January. Avanash, hey, what's going on, man? I hope I said that right. January, yeah, like I do. If I had to wait till January to hunt during the rut, I think I'd go bonkers. It'll start getting hot and heavy around the last week of October with a lot of pre-rut activity. And obviously they'll be scraping and just itching to go. And when that first doe comes in, it'll just like hell break loose. And then it'll be nuts till about 20 November. And then things just turn into a ghost town. And then about 28 days later, about Christmas time, man, those does that didn't breed will come back in and it'll get super ridiculous again. Hey guys, don't forget if you're on the channel, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It's free. I'll also let you know that I got throttled by YouTube today because I only am allowed to have as many people on the live as I have subscribers, plus 25. So at 268 this morning, they were cutting me off. People had to wait to get into the live until somebody left. So, you want to help a brother out, smash that subscribe button too. And again, thank you for your support. Hudson, get out after it, bro. Look at this view I'm looking at. Bugs, I'm glad you're still here, bro. Get out of there. That's what my bow sees, man. I was gonna bring both bows because I felt like hunting with that Matthews in the morning. Again, on that real steep ridge, I just super high angles, man. It gets real hard to kill them with a trad bow. But then it was going to be 80 degrees today, 85 maybe, and I didn't want either the longbow or the recurve sitting in the car if it was hot. But I really wish I had the longbow tonight, because it's going to go down right here tonight. Man, every once in a while these blue jays start going crazy and they never shut up. Any saddle hunters out there on the live? Yeah, Ronald, we're in Pennsylvania, dude. You know you can hunt in Pennsylvania right now, right? You can hunt coyotes all day long and all night long with your bow. I'm just messing, dude. We're in Maryland. TJ, I might come down with that Saturday. That's this Saturday, huh? I gotta see if I can get out of going to the lake with the wifey. She's probably on here listening. She's probably gonna say no right away in the chat. Yeah, right. My wifey don't watch my lives willy-nilly. Setup was pretty nice. I got a little tripod or a little I put a bolt through my fourth arrow camera arm so I could run my other fluid head for the phone. Swung over to Lowe's, grabbed me some Chipotle. Then I come running back in here. Um, I guess I left the truck around too. You hear them. I think you're hearing acorns fall. Or do you hear me but can't see me? Yeah, dude, it doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I'm free, dude. If you want to make some videos over there on the farm, I'm down. Oh. Well, if you can't see me, open your eyes. Or is the internet connection just cutting out? Like I only got, I think I have 2 bars of service here. Oh, it's because I'm camouflage. I get it. Mike, I like your name, bro. Buena cacería. Matias. Rodriguez was his last name. He was a good dude. Guy from Puerto Rico. I miss that old dude. He taught me a lot. What's up? Yo, I should have brought a Red Bull, man, because you guys get fired up in the chat. I can't even keep up. Willie, you tell me when and where. Like I said, I'm trying to free up my life as best I can to spend as much time in the woods between now and February. We could do whatever the heck you want. Like I was talking to Seth today, I want to take the boat. Or maybe not the boat. Maybe just go shark fishing down at Delaware Beach. Sometime before it gets too cold. My aim, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with that aim. Although the aim in archery isn't all it's cracked up to be. I know this guy, he shoots really good. Like he could compete. Gets a deer in front of him, it's a different story. Can't hit the broadside of a barn when he starts to shake. What? Oh, I wish I could hunt some wild boar. Hey, TJ, you know me, man. You gotta hit them low and let them grow. I think I got one. Hold on. It's at 60 yards. There's another. Oh, there's two more right there. They're still 60 yards away, guys. That's a long shot through brush. So one of the things that I really like to do is just be patient. I don't have to take a bad shot. It's very difficult to run two cameras. So what we have is an old mature fawn or an old mature doe. Probably a doe from last year that is hers. And then a fawn that still has stripe or still has spots on it. Just an old family group. They're again right in at about 60 yards. Making deer noise. You guys are awesome, man. You hype me up like crazy. They will probably eventually come right under this tree. Which would be great. not shooting those does is that the buck's gonna come here in a minute. Seth, I'm not shooting 60 yards at a fawn. I'm not butchering a fawn on my tailgate in the dark. Yeah, they went over the crest of that ridge just a little bit. I can't see them. I mean, I could have took a shot at like 52, 54 yards, but that's a long poke, man. I'm not trying to set a record for the longest deer kill in Maryland today. I saw her that far away. I picked her up like way, like 100 yards out. It's crazy to me that they came down, that they came across that ridge that far down. They're almost in the gully. Wiggles, I will surrender. Seth, it's not unbelievable, dude. This is just typical. This is an everyday hunt for me. Jax, I would take a doe. Here comes another one. It's a buck. It's a buck, I think. No, it's another giant nanny doe. there's two of them there. There's another fawn, real young fawn. And I can't even see where the doe's at right now. But they're higher than the other ones were. So if they come this direction, they're probably going to be within range. It's just standing there sucking down acorns, man. You can't even see them. Can't video them. I don't know why she spooked like that a little bit. Oh, she's coming towards Mom. Mom's like right underneath me. Hold on. She's right to the right of the bowstring there. That's the fawn. Right in the center of the screen. It's not focusing on the bowstring. I can't get it off the bowstring. Here they come. process of really having to adjust there. But there are tons of deer in here. Yeah, blackout, we just got busted by two at 33, 34 yards. Oh, they always do. They always do. Hey, I don't know about getting busted, right? Like what I'm trying to do is inherently difficult. If I don't hang any cameras and I don't film deer and I don't talk to people when I'm on live, I'll shoot a deer every other day for a whole season. But to be real honest with you, that's real tiresome. I'm getting too old for that. So I would rather do 3 or 4 a year just like this, where I wait till it's perfect. I don't know how she saw me. I guess I did have a lot of gross movement there, I had to lift the bow up over the camera arm. RD, I am from Pennsylvania. I didn't see the buck. I did not see the buck. So we're doing something new too, where we have this camera. The phone is mounted right on my fourth arrow camera mount, and I'm also working with a 100 to 300 millimeter lens on a brand new camera. That's all new too. So before I could grab the bow, I wanted to get camera angle right. I wanted to get deer in the camera and get ready to go. But I think until I get one under my belt with the new system, I probably ought to just keep it down around 75 to 100. Fill the frame. And then since it's a mirrorless camera with really high quality, when I edit the video, I can just crop it. Oh shit, there he is, RD. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, I got voice, bro. What do you think, Seth? Take the shot. I will if it works out. You can't rush perfection, man. Heck, I never even shot a deer before. I think I have another doe coming out of that same little spot. Look, if I don't kill one tonight, I'll just come right back here tomorrow morning and do it all over again. DJ, you're brutal. You're like, get him out of here. Seth, what do you think so far, man? When you come hunting with me, I'll just film while you shoot. It'll be way easier. Because honestly, I need like 4 extra hands. It's been a rather exciting day in Maryland. I don't care what anybody says, man, that gets my heart pumping. I need to get better with this camera set. That's the downfall. I would have smoked that one, but I'm messing around with this camera too much. But there are more deer in here. And more will show up. What time is it? It's early yet. It's probably 6 o'clock. We're going to see 30 more deer before dark. Maybe 27, but if you guys are counting, that's your fault. Is that another one up there? Jesus Christ. No, that's the pizza delivery guy. I did tell him 6 o'clock, didn't I? My bad. I was sitting, I got caught with my pants down. I was watching that. I was watching that fawn with the spots, and that old doe was like right underneath me. Sonny, this is roughly 1,000 acres, I guess. It's, for public land in Maryland, it's considered pretty big woods. I was trying to get the damn camera in focus, Seth. You know what I'm dealing with. Guys, I know it's crazy, but I'm a perfectionist for the shot right now. I've managed to get quite a few on video, and now I'm just looking for those perfect shots. I have no interest in shooting one unless I can get the great shot. It's all about quality, not quantity right now. But I'll tell you what, it's legit. We got 267 people on. We got 48 likes. Man, everybody give the thumbs up. If you want to see more crazy shenanigans with an old guy sitting in the woods, letting little does bust them, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because this shit's fun. I'm also going to see more deer this week than a lot of guys will see all October, November. Blue jays are still out there. Bro, what do you want me to show them, man? 72 with 49 likes. It's bow season, man. Here's one right. Where's my finger? I can't even see my finger. It's right. There's one right there. He's been up there for a while. He's just a little 6-point, so I'm not trying to take that deer. Reuben, we are in Maryland. Limits here in Maryland. This in here is all considered suburban, so it's unlimited does. You can shoot as many does down here as you want. You'll get tired. You'll get wore out. Um, and then it's a 2-buck region. You can shoot 1 buck. Then you gotta get a bonus tag. And then you can actually shoot a 3rd one. But you gotta shoot it in a different season. Like you could still shoot it with a bow, you just have to shoot it in rifle season. And then after the first one, say you shoot a spike, then the next one's gotta be 3 up on one side. But we don't shoot nothing like that anyway. We're looking for old mature deer. I shot an 8.5-year-old doe last year. That was pretty cool. From the ground, 18 yards with a recurve. In the middle of a snowstorm in January when it was 12 degrees, but who cares? Willy-nilly. Yeah, see, dog, we had I don't know how many we had come through, I think 5 total. The first 3, they come in down the hill about 65 yards. We didn't really try to get the bow, but this other doe and this fawn come into like 34 yards, and I don't know if I made a noise or just she saw me when I picked up the bow. I didn't know she was that close, or I would have tried to get the bow sooner. But I think she was about 32, 34 yards, and she saw me and he took off. Poor deers, Kevin. What did Sea Dog do? Oh yeah, first buck in 2024. Hell yeah. Hey, right now I got some Annihilator 125 grains on there. I sharpened them up last night. Drew them on the quiver. Now if you're asking what my advice is for broadheads, I love G5 Megameats. I love Grim Reapers. And for my cut-on contact stuff, I love the VPA 2-blade, or not, single bevels. I got a deer right behind me. he's a 6-point, I can't tell. I'm gonna try to swing the other way. If it doesn't work, I don't care. Well, I got a doe right here at fucking 10 yards. I still have 20 deer around me. I think that was a perfect hard shot. I mean, it popped like crazy. I mean, you guys heard it. Nice and low in the crease. I didn't range it. I shot it for about 22. Let's see how far away the arrow's at. Yeah, the arrow's at 24.8, so she was probably right at 22 at this angle. It's a big old doe with a fawn. got her centered up in the camera. She's standing right beside a fawn when I whacked her. There's still more deer over here. What is going on? That better not be her. I don't know what happened to the two bucks. They were right here underneath me. Oh, one of them's up the hill there, and they're looking at me. The spike. 35 yards. Now he's gonna come back down the hill here. He's gonna come right on the stand. He don't know what to do. That joker's about to get smacked. There's a buck standing in front of me. I don't know how I'm gonna turn this all into a video and put it up on the YouTube. This is insanity. Whack. This is. There's a buck still standing over there, Seth. I can't make this up. I thought that second one, when he was coming in, Phil K, I will repent later on when I'm grilling this thing up. I said earlier to Seth when I called him on the phone, I said, dude, this is as close to a guarantee as you're gonna get. And the problem is, I've got a little 6.8 or 10 yards from the tree. I got a spike 15 yards from the tree. I'm trying to center up on a doe right here in front of me. And out of the corner of my eye, I catch another doe staring right up at me. It was like a fawn. And then a big doe standing beside it. I'm like, I've got 8 or 10 deer within 30 yards. Like, how do I pull a bow off the hanger and shoot one? Just insane. And if I told people that, or if I tried to make a video of that and post it to YouTube, but I think everything is so. But when you get good at finding feed trees early season, this is the kind of result. You can have a ball. I do have white fletchings on that arrow, and they are blood-stained. But I don't like. There were so many deer running. I don't remember hearing her crash. If I heart shot her like it looked like, I can't imagine that she went very far. Insanity. Too many eyes. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys on the live what I should do since you guys are so awesome. Keep in mind, I have an hour and 40-minute ride. I want to hunt tomorrow. I am dropping this one off at a local butcher. I'm going to have nothing but giant logs of pepper jack summer sausage made because it's the bomb. It's 80 degrees out. It's an hour till dark. You guys want me to lower? Just start packing up, get down out of the tree. I'll keep you on live as I jump down there and take a look at the arrow and do the blood trail. Yeah. Guys, that was what the heck are they called? Annihilator 125. Yeah, go find, see, exactly. And this is why I like the crowd that's on the channel, because you guys know what's more important. I could sit here and wait for a buck, but I got one that'll spoil if I don't go take care of it. That won't spoil, but we have limited time. Hey Seth, do me a favor. Text my wife and tell her I shot one. Thanks, buddy. Chance, I let one eat about 10 minutes ago. I had about 8 or 10 deer all within 30 yards. I couldn't even pick which one I wanted to shoot. You got a lot more time than you think, DJ. It's cooling off anyway. But yeah, you're right. She'll be on ice in less than an hour. That's if my back don't give out halfway through this process. Live with Tony on YouTube is brought to you by a lot of hard work. doesn't need to be quiet because I'm gonna hunt in here tomorrow or maybe the next day. So I don't want to mess it up. Boo. And besides, DJ Bugs or Seth, they want to come on here. And if they want to, then I don't want to mess it up. Somebody in the chat said, don't worry, those deer didn't blow, they'll come back. That one I shot was that doe that came back. She's got ribs on her that are just unrecognizable. She looks like a 10-year-old deer. Does everybody want to stay on the live while I jump out of this tree or what? Yes, yes. All right, well. You know what I didn't do, guys? I never actually watched the footage back on the camera to see how good the shot was. And I always do that. That's how sure I was. Going for a ride. Told you I was up there high. Got tangled in those branches, didn't drop straight. Not fun. It smells good. Let's do this. This is where I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out that I really like an expandable broadhead as opposed to a 0.91 inch broadhead. As unfortunately, because I started the afternoon, I am down to 9% battery. It's going to conk out on me here at any minute. With an expandable, she'd be pouring blood like crazy everywhere. There'd be a giant hole.
And I'm just looking here on the hill to see where if I can come across some blood here. But I don't have much. I don't think. Oh, here we go. That's the spot. So we're 30 yards from impact, right? And I have that. And I think I think I took her right through the heart, which is insane. It smells like good heart blood. It's not frothy like lung, but like I said, I took her right through the heart. Well, maybe I ought to go watch this video of her. We're starting to get quite a bit more over here. Nothing ridiculous, like I said, like a two-blade broadhead with like an expandable. Might be a fawn over there. Oh, where did you jump the log? Right here, I guess, huh? Way easier in snow. How do I not see her? Getting quite a ways off from the bow and all the gear, huh? There's 10 deer in front of me. I'm gonna go another 15 yards right inside this edge here. And if she's not laying here, I'm gonna go watch the video back, because I did not expect to be tracking a deer very long, let alone not have one piled up 30 yards from me. Not with a 24-yard shot. Clean pass through. I can't see her laying there. I mean, there's plenty of blood. It's not crazy, but there's plenty of blood. All right, I can't see her laying here. So there were a bunch of deer. They jumped up and ran out of there. I don't know if it's her. I can't imagine. But what I'm going to do, I have 4% battery. The phone just went dark. I got to turn this off. I got to plug it into the charger. And I'm going to watch the video back real quick and see what happened. I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for jumping on live. We're going to do it again tomorrow. Later.